Hi guys, I think there's a couple of guys watching. I am so out of practice. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just bear with me for 2 ticks, please. There. Okay, good. Hello everyone. Oh goodness, it's been too long since I've been and done a live that my phone wasn't charged. Anyway, I'm here now. So who have we got here? Hi Kimmy, how you going? Hi Vic. We've got Vic and Kimmy, I think, at the moment. That's about all I can see. Must be 5 a.m. or something in the where you are, Kimmy. A bucket of coffee, I'd say. Getting a coffee. So I just said to Jim, can you please make me a coffee in about half an hour? I think I need one. How are you, Vic? Haven't spoken to you in a long time. Just trying to hide some of my mess on my desk here. You should see it to the side. Well, I'll hang out for a little bit until we get a few more people in. Hi Jane, how are you? How's that little bundle of joy going? Oh, bless you, Boom Boom. That's Boom Boom having a big sneeze there. While I'm waiting for a few more to pop in, I might just tidy my desk a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Hugs to you, Kimmy, too. Did you get a bucket of coffee? What have you got, about 5 a.m. in the morning there? So I'm just catching up on what everyone's saying. There's only the 3 of you in the chat at the moment, so I'll wait a little bit longer and see if anyone else pops in. At least I get on, Jane. That's the main thing, isn't it? I saw your mum on Wednesday. Hey Kerry, how are you feeling? Yes, I saw your mum on Wednesday, Jane. Hi Anita, how are you? Good morning. Oh goodness, influenza A, that's a shocker, isn't it? Well, she looked quite good, so I'm glad she's recovered well. How are you, Vanessa? Maddie's just come home. Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
Maddie says hello. She's just got home from work. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought he might have come and given me a cuddle, but he didn't. He's gone straight upstairs. Oh. Yeah, it was lovely to see her. We had a nice little chat, so that was good.
All good.
Well, guys, tonight I am going to attempt to do a bit of work with some of the beautiful Grandma's Attic from Minte, Corolla at Minte. So I have just had a restock. So we've got single 12 by 12 inch papers, the 12-inch paper pack, 6 by 8 add-on paper pack, 6 by 6 paper pad, and the creative cuts, and then also, hi Veronica, how are you? I've missed chatting with you. I noticed that you just sent me a message. Sorry, I haven't read it yet. So, and then also some lovely new, they're called, Corolla calls them chippies. So I'm hoping to use some of these tonight. So these are really, really lovely. Right down our alley, nature and botanical. And also these frames, I think they're frames, yeah, frame set. So I'm probably, I might use some of these tonight, I don't know. But I'm sort of thinking I'm going to be leaning towards these more so. They are, and when they open, when you open them, they just have that really nice smell to them, burnt smell. And I tell you what, Corolla from Minte does the most amazing things. So she's got her chippies. When I say chippies, I keep thinking of that that little monster that used to say chippies. That's okay, Veronica. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Give Macy a big hug for me, please. But yeah, I mean, this is the packet, the advertising and the packaging, and then she gives you like a printed piece of paper, printed card that you can utilize. So I love that about Minte products. Nothing's wasted. So these are all available in the store now, and there's some new Christmas bits and pieces in there as well. So not just from Minte, but from Uniquely Creative. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. And then I just thought I'd show you this gorgeous pack as well. Missed you too. Gobble Doc, that's what it was. Couldn't think. Chippies. Yeah, missed you too, Veronica. Yeah. This beautiful pack, I've got the papers coming. And this is just some stunning bits and pieces in here. What can I put it on? I'll put it on here. This is Kimmy. This will be right up your alley. These beautiful. They're about the weight of the card in the range, which is be about 200 GSM, I think. I'm not sure whether it tells you. It doesn't actually say, but so it looks like you get two of each piece. But I'll just show you quickly some of them. Aren't they just beautiful? Look at that. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love this too. Hi Karen, welcome. How are you? We're a bit of a crazy lot here. I haven't been on live for quite a few weeks now, so I've been away. But welcome. And where are you, Karen? You in Australia? Isn't this just a beautiful range? Look at that. Anyway, you get the idea. And we even have a snail. Butterflies. Just beautiful. Oh, that's right. Now I know why your name seemed familiar. Of course you are, Karen. Sorry about that. Well, as you can imagine, I get quite a few different names pop up. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, you'll get used to me. I'm a bit scattered sometimes. Okay, so that's available in the store as well. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to make some journaling cards, journaling tags, or probably one, knowing how fast I craft. But I've also got this amazing chalk paint in the store from Minte. Well, yeah, I'm surprised I remember too, Karen. It's crazy, but I looked at your name and I thought, I know your name, and then you said it was the first time in, and I'm like, well, where do I know your name from? So yeah, welcome. Are you part of our Facebook group, Karen? I'm not sure. I'm really sorry. Are you part of the Facebook group? What I might do is actually put a link to the group. If you're not, you just need to answer a couple of questions. So just bear with me for a second. If I can find it. Where are we? Boy, I'm slow. Okay. I'll get there eventually. So this is our Facebook group, and I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. So it's pinned at the top of the chat there and highlighted, as you can see. So just go there, answer a couple of questions, and welcome to the group. Yeah, these are just stunning, the colours, aren't they? So so I now stock the Minte chalk paint. Now at the moment I only have the white because I'm thinking we can add our inks and paints and all that sort of thing to it. Now I've had a little bit of a play yesterday. I've been getting retreat ready, so I've got some surprises up my sleeve, and I was using the chalk paint. I've gone through one of these, Nelly, already, and I loved it. And I used, what did I use? Where are they? Oh, I haven't got the colour I used anyway, but I used the Distress Ink refills, and it coloured beautifully. So just remember that chalk paint does, or most paint does anyway, but chalk paint in particular does dry lighter than the colour that you actually see. So if it's not quite as dark as you want, just add some more. So tonight I thought I'm going to use this, but tonight I'm going to add a little bit of Distress paint if I can. I haven't used these for ages, so for all I know they've probably dried up. So I'm going to use the chalk paint to start with, and I'm going to colour a couple of these chippies. And I'm trying to think, don't even really know, to be honest, where I'm heading with this. I just know that I wanted to use these. So I think I might start with this one. So this is the Chip 2 set, D33, Nature Set 2. Okay. So I'm just going to get into it. Oh, I love that smell because it's done with a laser cutter. It has that really nice smoky smell to it. All right. So as I said, the advertising sheet is actually a sheet that you can reuse, and it's beautiful, and I may even use that tonight as the base for my tags. I'll see how we go. So just something that I've worked out is if you color your pieces on the sheet, it's so much easier. If you prefer to take them out and do it, that's okay too. But when you actually pop these out, if you've got a scalpel, which I did have one here, now I don't know where it is. Let me just have a look. Mum was using it today. Oh, here it is here. So Mum's been over today and we've been working on the November box release. So I have actually packed 10 boxes. That's all I got time for before the live. So I'll hopefully try and get the majority of them finished tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But release day is tomorrow week. So we're 1 week ahead. But having said that, I have retreat on the 24th of November. So I'm trying to get ready for that. And then release first Saturday in December. And then Christmas. And then January. So busy times. But when you use these chippies, you can see here, oh actually I don't know whether you can see, let me just have a look. You can see here they are actually joined, this little piece here, and it's easier. Some of it's not joined, you can see that bit just pops out quite easily. I just nick that with the scalpel and it all just pops out really nicely. So that's just a hint there. So I think I'm going to colour, where's the I'm just going to grab this 6x8 pad and have a look at some of the colours in there. So it's quite a dirty green. It's got a really nice tealy colour. Here's some darker green. It probably won't really matter. So what I think I'm going to do is just mix up some of the green colours with some of this white chalk paint. Now, one thing I did forget was a palette, so just bear with me while I grab one. Oh, I thought I was organised. Sorry, guys. It has been quite hot here too. Yesterday was a scorcher, Veronica. Today it was a little bit more bearable. I imagine it's quite warm there. I think yesterday here was 33 or something like that. Oh, love to be where you are right now, Kimmy. I don't cope with the heat. So I'm just, if you buy this chalk paint, you will see when you get it, there's a little bit of a, well there can be, maybe this one's not, it's not too bad. You can get a little bit of a watery layer on top. I don't think it's water, but it doesn't affect the paint at all. But just give your paint a good stir, just to stir all that in. Okay. So normally I would have water here too to clean this off, and I don't because I'm not organised. So what I'm going to use with my chippies and this chalk paint are these little sponges. So these are also available in the shop. So they're just, and you just lightly pounce it onto the chippies just to give it a colour. And as I said, so this palette is dirty. Whoops. And I'm thinking, I'm not even sure. I haven't really got the green that I want. I wonder if we could use, I'm assuming we could use Distress Stain. Let's give it a go. Oh, hang on. Actually, let's use this Mode Lawn Distress Paint. As I said, I haven't used these for ages, so I'm going to just pour it. It's probably a little bit lime green for me. God, this could be a disaster. Don't like that colour either. You know what, it's not too bad. It's, once it's blended a bit better, it's the colour of the door, pretty much, sort of. It's a bit lolly looking. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Making a huge, disgusting mess here. Okay, so we're getting a bit of a better colour. Actually, on screen it doesn't even look the same colour as what it is here in real life, Jane. So it's hard to say, really. A little grey. The only thing I've got is pumice stone. Not really grey though, is it? Oh, I was scared that was going to happen. Oh, I'm going to blame that on you, Jane.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Outside.
Oh, good.
Why, what's wrong?
You had your here
Did you pee on your bed?
no a bathroom.
Bathroom? Okay.
That is really runny now. Anyway, I think I'm going to just go with that. We'll see what happens. So I think I might just do these 4 bits down here. Put it in the wash. There's
Yeah,
washing in. Use the wipes, please.
Yeah.
Use the wipes because there's washing in the wash
Okay.
at the moment. I don't want it sitting overnight.
Okay.
Sorry guys, there's always something going on around here. Hi Yvonne, how are you going? The bug just flew into my paint as well. I'm going to probably ink around these as well before I use them on my journaling card or journaling tag, whatever it is that I'm going to be doing. So this is not the exact colour that I was thinking in my head, but we'll just run with it. So these are good, these little sponges. You just pounce it on, and when it dries, if it's light, you can go over it again. And you don't need to prime these laser cuts beforehand either. Thought it was a plant, you think, Jane? Needs to go to Specsavers. So you can see it doesn't take long to dry. This one here is almost dry because we're not putting heaps and heaps on. And by pouncing lightly onto the chipboard, it's just coating the top. So now I've got all that paint. Hopefully it stays. It doesn't set too much before these are dry. I might just make this one a little bit darker now that it's dry. Give it another coat. Hi Tonya, how you going? It has been a while. What have you been up to? Okay. This is not going to end well, I just know, because to me, and I've got paint. See what I mean? And I've got journals I'm working on over here. Now I need to try and put this all aside so that it doesn't ruin something that I'm working on. And it just fell on the floor. Okay. Alrighty, so this is because the Minte papers are absolutely stunning. Like using up the other side of this sheet doesn't worry me so much because really I probably wouldn't utilize all that. I would more than likely fussy cut bits and pieces out of that. I love this, but then I'm torn because there's fussy cut pieces on the other side. Oh, Tonya, that's no good. Well, please rest up. I've got a few people here that are unwell, so thinking of you all. Yeah, so it's really hard to make a decision as to which side to use. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking for a base. You know what I might actually do is use one of the pieces out of the 6x8 paper pack. That will do just fine. So basically I just want to make a larger tag, and I'll do a bit of layering. So I think I might cut this at 4 inches. I might make it a bigger tag, I think. I might make it, I don't know, 6.5. This doesn't go, that's probably about there, 6.5. 4 by 6.5, that'll do. That's my base. I'm thinking I'll use use one of these other tags. Hi Julie, how are you going? Oh, thanks Julie, that's so nice of you. I have pinned our Facebook group to the top of the chat. If you're interested in joining, we'd love to have you in there. Totally up to you. Just need to answer a couple of questions. It's nothing too major. Hey Tanya, how are you? You could well be, Julie, and I apologise if you are, and I can't remember. We've got 330 odd members, I think, in there now, which is a nice little number. Okay, what am I going to do? Just need to check this chipboard for a second. Yep, okay, so that is still wet. And I'm just thinking, might actually this is fairly neutral. I'm actually going to colour some paint in like the more vintage natural tones. I should have just done that from the beginning, but anyway, that's okay. Okay, Katie. I won't do as much this time. Rhonda, how are you? Cheryl, hi. Well, those sword fights, I'll take it out of you every time, Tanya. Oh, this paint doesn't feel very good. Well, there we go. Got something moving in there. What's in that coffee, Kimmy? Okay. Okay, I think I'm happier with this because then the colour's not going to take away from any other decorational papers that I use. I can always colour that with something else. I'm just not happy with that green. Just doing a few here while I'm going. And I'm going to do this one over here. Don't really know, Rhonda. I'm wanting to make a larger tag. So I always think, yeah, I'll make 2 or 3, but because I'm so slow and I don't prepare for these lives, not very often. So I just knew that I wanted to play with these new chippies. And the Grandma's Attic from Minte. So I've got a few journals that I'm working on at the moment. So I just thought I'll make something to go in there. Alright, so I'm just going to let them dry. I might have to get the heat tool out to dry them shortly. Just pop that over there out of the way. Okay, getting these out of the way, they're annoying me. I saw this ages ago and couldn't find it again, and I just found it yesterday in Coles, in where all the baking paper and that is, right down the bottom. So unbleached, chlorine free, and wouldn't it make beautiful envelopes? And listen to that. Just winging it. That's what I tell everyone, Rhonda. Fake it till you make it. Pretty much got me down pat there. Right. So I'm just playing with some layering here at the moment. I saw some frames in here in this little book. Here we go. Just thinking I might, oops, hang on, one of my piles is just about to fall down over here. I think I might use this one. And there we go, Maddie's home. He's having a good old laugh up there. Yeah, just having fun, Rhonda. I'm not even sure how much it was. I didn't really care. I saw it there because I saw it actually first at Costco and then didn't get it. And then I kept thinking about it all the time and I couldn't find it here. And then the other day when I saw it, I went, yep, I'm going to grab that now. So I got it at Coles. I would imagine that Woolies have it as well. Yeah, it's good to hear him laugh. He's always, I mean, he's pretty vocal most nights, but Friday nights is like, yes, his work week is done, so it's time to chill out. That's Boom Boom sneezing in the background. This is a bit tedious. He's been doing really well at work, very busy. He's just been, I don't know what, he's back to fill. He has been, or is, I think he may have actually finished today. Maybe that's why he was late getting home. Been backfilling a position 2 levels higher than his permanent position, so which is a managerial position. So good on you, Maddie. Very proud. Very proud. And he seems to have coped with it quite well. It was for 6 weeks, so. You probably love them. Katie's finished 2 of them, Tanya, already. I should show you the one she did for me. I just got nowhere to hang it down here. Thanks, Tanya. I actually think that's a bit big now. A bit too big for what I wanted. Minté books here. Oh, this one has just been restocked as well. The Vintage Floral. It was out of stock for a while there. So that's just come in as well. It's beautiful. I think. Oh, see, that's nice. I like that one. You say you wish that you had a Kmart, and we wish we had a Hobby Lobby or a, what do they call that? Tuesday morning or something, Kimmy. It's funny, isn't it? I've got a few goodies here from Kmart actually for you, Kimmy. In the next, with the next box, I'll send you some Happy Mail. Yeah, they're beautiful, Jane. I'm going to try this one here. Maybe. Oh God, this is going to be a nightmare, the fussy cutting on this one. Thanks, mate. Oh, just had my coffee delivered. Hi, Jatsigo from Sydney. Welcome, how are you? Do you mind if we ask your name? Actually, you know what I've got? No, anyway, I'll keep going with this now. Yeah, I've got them. But I don't know these. But I want that nice, this colour. And I don't think I have the right colour to colour it. And I don't want, because I want to add those, I want to add these to it. Oh, you guys must think I'm crazy, because now I'm looking at that, I'm thinking that even just plain white would have been nice. Hi, Jane. Oh my goodness, the Janes are taking over. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now. Jane, we were just saying fake it till you make it. Pretty much that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Sorry, I'm making a hell of a noise here. Just trying to get another sponge. I've got all these new chippies in store. And the Grandma's Attic paper range, which is absolutely stunning. Somewhere. I have no idea where I've put it now. So I'm working on several journals at the moment. So I wanted to utilise this beautiful range of paper. and the new chippies. So I'm trying to get the right colour. I didn't like the green, and then I thought maybe the more neutral colour might be better. And now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe even just plain white may even be nice. So having said that, I'm going to colour some of this white. Maybe just use these. The other ones, once they're dry, I can always paint over them, so it's not an issue. Jane again. Funny. Yeah, well, I did try to go for off-white, more neutral. It's just, I don't have the exact colour that I want. This will dry, this is still wet, so it will dry even a little bit lighter than that. I'm going to do some white, and then we've got a few options to play with. Options are good. And I've got no small sponges left at the moment because they're all dirty. I need to wash them. So I might get might just end up painting all the chippies tonight in the live, the rate I'm going. Way too much paint on there. Hello Tia, thanks for joining us. Where are you from? Oh, from the Gold Coast. Sorry, had you already said that? So all our new ladies that have hopped in to say hello, we do have a Facebook group. If you're interested in joining, it's pinned at the top of the page, at the top of the chat, sorry. You do just need to answer a couple of questions, nothing too major if you'd like to join in. You could have even left these natural, couldn't I? Without colouring them. Looking at them now. Not overly worried if I get white on some of the other ones that I'm not colouring for tonight's project, because we can just cover it with other paint. I don't know, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm putting the paint away, it's not coming back out. that over to the side. I may need to get the heat tool out, so let's just work on this for now. So how's everyone's week been? Get up to anything exciting? It's my first week back from holidays, and I've had my head down, bum up. With work, so I bet you're busy, Cheryl. No one thinks about getting their air conditioning done or fixed until hot weather hits, do they? Or freezing weather. And we're guilty parties there. Oh, that'd be nice, Tanya. Whereabouts did you stay? Oh, congratulations, Karen. How exciting. I bet you're tired, but that would be so lovely. Yes, the days do blend into one another, don't they? I can't believe that we're nearly on top of November. Like, where did that come from? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hardcore toilet training, I bet. Oh dear. doke. Oh, who have I missed? Someone's going. Night, Jane. Thanks for popping in. Take care. Oh, that's good, Skeever, isn't it? Sorry, I just have to call you Skeever because there's too many Janes. How exciting, Cheryl. Oh, I'm so envious of you all. I'd love to be a nana. It's good to see you back, Vic. I think I'm going to cut part of the middle out of this. Let's see if I can make a big mess of this. That's always a problem, isn't it? When you can't craft, you want to do it, and then when you can, you have no inspiration. That's what I find anyway. What sort of work do you do, Tia? Ooh, do you take much pay home? Oh, it looks, is that the little pen sort of cutter, Jane? I've heard good and bad reviews about it. Can you hear my brain ticking over? I'm looking at this. I bet it is. Especially when you see all the new stuff come in. Yes, generally, Tia, I do every Friday night at 7 p.m. I normally give notification beforehand if, like the Friday night before the week I'm not doing. So I've had a few weeks off because I've been away on holidays. So it's good to be back in the saddle, so to speak, and yeah, keep an eye out. 7 p.m. every Friday night. You may not always see anything finished because I don't, as I said, I'm not always prepped. I just knew that I wanted to use the Grandma's Attic tonight. But other than that, I really don't or didn't have an idea of what I was going to do. Oh, hi Amanda. It's a bit like that, isn't it? I don't think there's many places where it's there hasn't been rain and a lot of it. I hope you're having a nice time though. It's a bit like our holiday. Out of about 14 days, we got about 3 days that were perfect. Okie doke. So I'm thinking. I haven't got my regular fussy cutting scissors. I don't know what I've done with them. It'd be lovely. It's funny how so many people like were amazed at the fact that I took craft supplies away on holidays with me. Does anyone else get that? Exactly. I think about 80% of our carload was craft supplies. I even took my sewing machine this time. And I didn't even touch the slow stitch covers that we did on a previous Friday night's live. I didn't even get them out of the bag. Well, that's dedication there, Tia. Yeah, that's what James said. Oh, no, the sewing machine won't fit. I said it will if I have to put it on my lap for the whole drive down. I will. It'll fit. And with the rainy, miserable days, I'm so glad that I packed it too. Packed it all. Exactly, Amanda. That's what I was thinking. I'm so glad I took it because I used it so much. Oh, well, I live it. Well, I've got my shop, I suppose, and my YouTube channel, so I eat, sleep, and live it, really. Yeah, so I'm not bearable to live with if I can't do some sort of crafting. Alrighty, I think I want to sew this because I'm going to tear down this baking paper, but I want it still to take up a fair bit of the background. So I think I want to sew this before I go too much further. I know, it's exhausting, isn't it, Tanya? I remember when I used to babysit my nephew when he was younger, and like my sister will have been gone like an hour, and I'm like looking at my watch thinking, is she due back soon? It's pretty sad, isn't it? So just mute, guys. This might be a little bit loud. I'm just going to sew these couple of tags. What was that, Jim? Have you not used one before, Karen? Once you learn, you'll it's just a matter of, I mean, and look at that, that's not even straight. With on paper it doesn't matter. You should try it. It's so much fun. It was his avalanche, not mine this time. No, I think it was the mouse. Okay, where were we? Okay, that's a little bit better now that that's stitched. I am going to, I'm just going to bite the bullet and I'm going to glue this bit of baking paper down just in the middle. I don't think it really matters too much. Oh, threading's the worst. Thanks, Rhonda. It's starting to come together. I'm going to glue that in the middle, I think. Hi, Eleanor. How are you going? Hope you're resting up. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up, anyone that hasn't already done so, I'd really appreciate that. It helps get my channel seen a little bit more. Thank you for the support. Thanks to those that already have done so. Oh, that coffee's gone down well. Actually, I don't think I wanted to do that. I'm also happy to help out Karen. Sorry guys, I'm not talking much, I'm concentrating. I'm worried that I'm going to slip and cut these bits off these chippies, so they come out quite easily if you just nick them with your scalpel. Hey Karina, you just missed all the fussy cutting. I know. Do you want me to do it again for you? Just so you don't feel left out? I am actually going to cut these. Trying to... I'm not worried if it's going to overhang the of the tag either, so... He's a bit rough, isn't he, Rhonda? Well, thanks, Karina. I want this crumpled. I'm making a bit of a hash of it. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Should I stick it down? Okay. We'll leave it there for a second for you to have a look at, and I'm just going to race to the ladies. I won't be long. Okay, so I've walked away and I think I like it, so I'm going to stick it down. What do I do first? I'm just trying to find my glossy accents. It's probably going to be a hell of a noise here because I think everything's going to fall down. My goodness, it's teetering. So anything like these, I like to use glossy accents because it just seems to be that bit stronger. So we'll start with this one. Oh, no, Amanda, they're not. I've had them for ages, and I've got a Rascog trolley that I've, well, started setting up for my personal journaling so that I can wheel it around wherever I feel the need. And I bought a couple because they fit nicely in the top, and I am yet to fully organise it, but I took them away on holidays with me, so they're really handy. You can fit so much in them. So I'm not going to stick all of this down, I'm just going to stick bits of it down so that it's quite loose. This one, I'm just trying to get it in the place that I had it. It keeps blowing air bubbles. That's okay, Veronica. It's really good to see you here. I'm glad you're going okay, or even though you're exhausted. I'm just holding these down in place. I tell you, that's funny. So these little bits here I'm going to glue down because I'll just get torn off otherwise. I think it's positioned a little bit differently to when I originally had it, but that always happens, doesn't it? You'll be running then, Veronica, once she starts, won't you? Right, I'm going to call that one done, I think. I'm quite happy with that. I'm glad I went for the white in the end. Very happy. All right, I'm going to start another one. I'm not going to get it finished because I'm probably going to finish up around 9. Just had a huge week, and I've got a big weekend ahead of me with work and videos, so I think I'll start one and not finish it like most things that I do. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to cut this one down. I think I did them 4 by 6.5. So let's go. About there. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Kimmy. Night, Amanda. Hope you enjoy your beach break. So this one I'm going to have to cover because I'm using the advertising piece in the chippies. Oh, thanks, Karen. Actually, I will back that first before I do that. Okay, so I'm going to need something darker than that because you can see the advertising through it. That shall do. night to everyone who is leaving. I might have scared everyone off now by saying I was going. Hi Cheryl, thank you. Working on some Christmas things, Kimmy. That's just around the corner, isn't it? I'm going to be doing December Daily again this year as well, if anyone wants to join in. Really like that. It's so sweet. You can still journal on the back of that as well. Okie doke. If I remember, I mean, it looked good last year, but I really determined to keep going with my December daily since I finally, after 7 years, completed one last year. Okay, I'm just going to quickly sew this. Well, December Daily, Tia, came from, I'm pretty sure it was Ali Edwards that originally started December Daily. She has some amazing kits that you can buy. She's based in America. So mine, it's basically just journaling your December, every day in December. So I can show you part of mine if you like from last year. I will be doing a video on just recapping 2021 soon and what I'm thinking for 2022. So this is I did them in the Uniquely Creative, what are they, 6x10 albums that I have in the shop. These are the Uniquely Creative. This was an old Kaiser Craft one that I already had, so I just used that. So this is the start. So I've just put book one. So these sit on a shelf in my cabinet, so you can see. And I've just made this shaker door. It's got little Christmas postcards and that in there. It's not moving, but anyway, you get the idea. And basically all it is just doing, I've used some plastic sleeves. You don't have to use plastic sleeves, but I haven't used plastic sleeves all the way through. It's just, I guess it's a form of scrapbooking, just taking photos or just keeping memories. So I've just done the reason why I completed December Daily or wanted to complete December Daily that year. And it's sort of like I tried to make it similar to a junk journal with all the flips and the different size pages and envelopes with bits and pieces in there, and large photos. I printed off the majority of my photos either on my selfie or not my selfie, what's that, Sprocket, or my printer. So this is just a fun little patchwork heart. So it's just to keep memories of what happened during December. And you don't have to have, you know, like on the 1st of December, you don't have to put what you actually did on that day. You can sort of mix it up a little bit. So there's a big envelope there with I've got the playlist of the Michael Bublé songs that we like to listen to over the Christmas period. Every day is a good day to listen to Bublé, I think. Not necessarily Christmas, but he's about the only one that we listen to over Christmas. Yeah, so it just gives you a bit of an idea, you know, things that we got up to, just little memories day to day. Katie, my daughter, she celebrates her birthday in December, so that's always good. Just, yeah, I don't know, I had so much fun with it, you know, the not so fun stuff, you know, having to take mum to the specialist, you know, that sort of thing. Here's Katie on her birthday. So you sort of, you get the idea. So that's book 1. As I said, I'll go into more detail in one of my videos, and this is book 2. And I'll probably be doing 2 books again. Oh, Michael, yeah, I know, isn't he gorgeous? It's just a Christmas card. These are my beautiful kids. So I just, you know, we don't do a lot, you know, we don't have young kids anymore, and we don't have any grandchildren, so we don't have any extra activities that we do. So, you know, like I just wrote about each of my kids here on these tags. You know, people that we used to love having around at Christmas time that are no longer with us, you know, and just a little bit of a story about them. The star on the Christmas tree. So there's, you know, you can do, there's so many. That's my beautiful Boom Boom dressed up. He's a boy, but we dressed him up as a girl. Having a gin. Favourite ornament for that year. So, oh, I just love looking back at it now. It's amazing. The decorating of the stairs lasted probably about half an hour because the cat got the stars and pulled them all down. And this was Christmas Day, just photos of everybody. Boxing Day. Here's some extra photos from Christmas Day that we had, so I've just put them in this little pocket. And then I've just finished it with this little thing that's supposed to spin around and around. Let's go this way. So there we go. And then I just finish it with a quote. So, so much fun. And I didn't use any one particular range. And I'll be doing the same again this year. I think I'll be using a few different ranges. So, oh, I love Michael Bublé. He's just amazing. I'm just catching up on... Thanks, Rhonda. Oh, excellent, Tia. So you can, I mean, you could fill your book every day with your December baby, you know, like, or his or her birthday, you know, spread it out over a couple of days. So I found as I said, this was the 7th year that I had tried December Daily. And I finally succeeded, but I did a lot of research before I did it, and I found that a lot of people did pages prior to December. So some basic pages, just so that if you have days where you're busy and you can't do a lot, you've basically got a page there and you just need to add a photo, that sort of thing. So It is a lovely keepsake, and I loved flipping through that. That's the first time I've done that since last Christmas. So as I said, in the video that I've got coming up, I will actually do a quick flip through just as a refresher. And you know, some of the pages I might, you know, do similar sort of stories, but obviously there'll be different photos, that sort of thing. So we'll see how we go. Oh, Vicky, Michael's beautiful. Yes, Katie is. Oh, that'd be great, Tia. Yeah, so we had a family photo last year, and we were all just sitting there. And I think I've got a little bit of lag happening here, and everyone's standing there waiting for the photo to be taken, and Boom Boom just goes and sits himself right in front of everyone and just looks at the camera. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It's my pleasure, Kelly. How are you? You'll get there, Veronica. You've had a lot on your plate, so thanks, Kimmy. Oh, Kimmy, I did it in the Christmas tree. I did it in Word, and I just kept typing until I got and entering until I got that sort of shape. Probably looks more like a bell than a tree, but it's close. Well, welcome from Ohio. Slow stitch cover would be beautiful. Yeah, so I'm doing the same. I'm using the same albums again this year. I like how they look all nice and neat on the shelf. So yeah, I'm going to continue with that again this year because I can get the albums. So while I can get these albums, I'm going to keep doing that. So yes, I'm getting a little bit of lag here as well. So oh wow, you're organised, Kelly. I've thought about it, but haven't even got there yet. Haven't started yet. So hopefully I'll get into it soon. All right, I am going to leave you guys. I've got a little bit of lag happening. My screen keeps flicking on and off, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But thank you so much for popping in, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just give you a picture of the one tag that I completed. So I hope you all have a really great weekend, and I will be back again next week. Yes, next week. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the monthly mystery box and you want to, please do so. There will be some available if there's any left after the subscriptions, depending on how many subscriptions I get. So all right, take care, much love to you all, and we will talk to you soon. Bye bye.